Hello everyone. Today in my class I am going to start a new chapter for the students of class 12. The name of the chapter is Indigo. Okay? And this is actually a small excerpt, an excerpt that has been taken from Louis Fisher's book, The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. Louis Fisher, he was a person who started his career as a journalist and wrote in the New York Times. Now he was, you can say, an admirer of Gandhiji, so decided to write on Gandhiji. He came to India and he met Gandhi and he stayed at his ashram, and then he gathered information about Gandhiji and decided to write about him in his biography, The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. Now, the chapter has been titled as Indigo is because of the fact that here in this chapter you will come to know about what role Gandhiji played, a very, you can say, vital role in the Champaran, where the farmers were having some problem with sharecropping and indigo cultivation. The main story or the main thing that has been discussed in this chapter about this indigo cultivation in Champaran, and that is why particularly it has been titled as Indigo. Now, Louis Fisher says that he first met Gandhi in 1942, and you all who have read history must be knowing that in 1942 only Gandhiji launched his Quit India movement. Okay, so 1942 is very famous because of Quit India movement, where he insisted that the British should quit India and leave the Indians on their own. Indians should be made free. When he first met Gandhiji in 1942 in his ashram in Sevagram, Louis Fisher met Gandhiji in his ashram at his ashram in Sevagram, and Gandhiji told him that he will tell him how he urged the departure of the British when he first started it. It was in 1917, Gandhiji said. Now, Gandhiji, he had returned from South Africa after completing his degree, took a degree as a barrister. After taking a degree as a barrister from there, he returned to India and he just started his career in 1916. He started working, seeing the condition of India, seeing the poor condition of the people. He decided to do something for the betterment, for a better condition of the people. So he started working he joined politics and he was working in it. He joined this Indian National Congress. In 1916, Indian National Congress was having its annual meeting. Where was the meeting to be held? The meeting was held in Lucknow, okay, in 1916. The annual meeting of the Indian National Congress was held in Lucknow. There were many delegates, many visitors were there. Everyone was speaking over there. Gandhiji started telling, this was the account, okay, that Gandhiji was telling Louis Fisher what happened in 1916. When Gandhiji was there, he saw a peasant, just as any peasant of India looks like, having a very typical, you can say, physical appearance, lean, thin, dark-skinned complexion. A peasant came up to him and told him that his name was Rajkumar Shukla. He has come from Champaran and he wanted Gandhiji to come to his district. Gandhiji had never heard the name of Champaran before that day. He had never heard it. So he was quite surprised. He could not understand what this man actually wants from him. So he asked him, what was it that he wants? And the man told him that it was a place which was at the foothills of the Himalayas near Nepal. Champaran is near Nepal. And the problem that the farmers of Champaran are facing, the problem that they are facing is this, that there is sharecropping. Sharecropping exists in Champaran, and because Rajkumar Shukla was one of the sharecropper, he was an illiterate person, but he was determined. The way he was speaking, it could be seen, Gandhiji could understand that he was quite determined and he was quite confident of himself. He knew that Gandhiji will surely, he will be able to convince Gandhiji to help him. So he said that he had come over there at the national meeting of the annual meeting of the National Congress to speak about his problem, but someone suggested him that he should go and talk with Gandhiji if he wants his problem to be solved. That's why he has come to him. Gandhiji told Rajkumar Shukla that there were already some appointments that he had made, so it was not possible for him to immediately come with him to Champaran. He was supposed to go to Kanpur. From there he had to go to other places of India. Only after that he will be able to visit Champaran. Rajkumar Shukla started moving with Gandhiji. Wherever he went, Shukla was there with him. Everywhere he followed him. And for several weeks he did not leave Gandhi's side. And continuously he was begging with Gandhiji. He was begging to Gandhiji to fix a date to visit Champaran. Gandhiji was impressed seeing his dedication, and he said that he asked Rajkumar Shukla to go to Calcutta. He told about a day, a particular day he fixed. He said that he would be there at Calcutta, and Rajkumar Shukla should go to Kolkata. That time it was known as Calcutta, not Kolkata. He should go to Calcutta, and from there he should take him to Champaran. Shukla was very happy after Gandhiji gave this date, and on that particular day, before Gandhi he reached the place, Gandhiji could see that he was already waiting there for him, and months passed away, he was already waiting for him there. So whatever meetings Gandhiji had to attend, he attended it, and then he joined Rajkumar Shukla, and then both of them, they took a train from Calcutta, and they were going to Champaran. At that time there was no such crowd as we find these days. There was no need of doing reservation also. People could easily board the train and go to such places. So that is what they did. They took a train from Kolkata, and Rajkumar Shukla was very happy that finally Gandhiji was going with him to Champaran. So after taking the train from Kolkata, they decided first to come to Patna. Why? Because here Rajendra Prasad, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was staying in Patna. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was a lawyer also, and he was staying in Patna. And Rajkumar Shukla, he was in touch with Rajendra Prasad regarding this sharecropping problem. So he thought that Gandhiji will be, Dr. Rajendra Prasad will be able to give him better information. That's why he took him to Dr. Rajendra Prasad's house. Okay, so this much only in this video.